Our ROBOCON Tampa Bay 2013 coverage is proudly powered by the Microsoft Store. From Microsoft Office to the Surface Pro 2, from your classic Xbox 360 games to the all-new Xbox One, the Microsoft Store has it all. Whether you're a student, small business, or developer, go get your favorite gadget now at f5live.tv/Microsoft.
And he is exactly the scenario that I was talking about, that a lot of people join as a freshman and work their way up, and by their junior or senior year are really helping to push the organization forward. And I will tell you that we've got somebody who has taken that to an extreme here and is now pushing the organization forward, even having left the program. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Joel Croteau, and I'm in AmeriCorps VISTA working for FIRST. So,
now what exactly do you do? What does that role consist of?
VISTA stands for Volunteer in Service to America. So basically, I'm Peace Corps, but I stay in the States. And my main job is to go to underserved areas like Boys and Girls Clubs, YMCA, SIG schools, Title I schools, 4-H programs, and I introduce this program and help them get grants, funding, mentors, anything I can do to help them be successful.
Sure.
And that's my main job for this year. And, you know, this is my full-time job. I get to go to events, talk to people like you, work with teams. It's really incredible.
That's a really great position to be in.
It's fun.
And so far with my interaction with you, you're really good at it. You're really dedicated to the program and really excited about it. Now, you came up in the program, obviously. When did you join FIRST originally?
I joined in my freshman year of high school. I joined Team Duct Tape, the team that actually you're mentoring.
Yes.
And that was my team for 4 years. I was a founding member of the team with Terry Willingham's son, Chris Willingham. And that, it really changed my life. And I was through that all the way through high school. In my senior year, we went to World Championships. We placed 5th in World Championships. And 2 years before that, we were at World Championships as a second-year team. And so we were a really good team. We were community-based, but really the experiences that I got from talking to people and just growing just really, really helped me. You know, I didn't like school at all. I hated it, actually. I don't like saying that, but I really didn't. And I kind of had my life summed up in 10th grade. You know, I'm going to drop out, work in my parents' restaurant, you know, hopefully get that working. But then I found this program, and I never thought in my wildest dreams that I could be helping students that are in the same situation as me get to programs and realize you don't have to have a degree in engineering or mathematics to help people.
Right.
So, you know, I was in the program, and I really wasn't interested in engineering or mathematics. I like it, but my main thing is talking. I'm the nerd who can talk.
Okay.
So I went to events, I talked to people, and that's really what I enjoy, because I really love advocating for a program like this that really changes people's lives.
Well, it's really cool to hear a story like that turns into you going out and helping others in the same situation. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how many events have you been at since taking over?
Since taking over, I've been to, I think, 4 or 5 events.
Okay.
And the one that stuck out the most, that was really surreal in the moment that I realized, you know, this is a really cool job. I was I was at a maker fair, and they had me do a Q&A with some students and some teachers and some parents. And I sat, and as I was talking, I realized this is my turn to help a student in need that, you know, is like, man, you know, I'm never going to get anywhere. I don't like math. I don't like engineering. You know, I'm not good at sports. And this is something they could get into. And the entire community of FIRST is just amazing.
And there's so many things you can do in the organization. Even if you're not an engineer, we've got cheerleaders. Team cheerleaders, there's strategy, there's all kinds of things that don't necessarily require engineering, but get you into a community that it really is tight.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if one of the teams, if something were to happen to one of the teams, you know somebody next to them is going to help them.
Yeah.
It's just part of the community, and I love that.
There was actually an incident, I think, last year at regionals. An FRC team, one of these big robots, the 120-pound robots, they were driving, and their trailer got hit. It totaled their car, destroyed their robot, and 3 teams stayed overnight to help them rebuild an entire robot from scratch so they can compete the next year, and that's what kind of community this is.
Wow.
You know, we're competitive, but we want to see everybody do their best.
You don't wish anybody harm.
No.
I mean, you don't necessarily want to see them succeed above you, but
Yeah, you want everybody to do their. Yeah, there's
but
competition, but
you don't want somebody unfairly knocked out for something.
Yeah, and it's the whole community. I remember me on Team Duct Tape. We would go to teams and mentor them on how to do fundraising because we were a community-based team.
Right.
And that's one of the main things teams run into. That's actually one of my main problems I'm having as a VISTA is helping teams get funded. And so that's what we did. We would help teams learn how to do fundraising and stuff like that. And so it's really cool. It's a really, really good organization. And I wish this was in more schools.
I agree. And anything we can do to help with that goal, we'd love to help you get there.
Yeah, and I understand that you were in FIRST when you were younger. Yes.
Very long time ago. I'm not going to say the year again. I've said it a couple of times so far in the show. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I happened to be, in one of the first 50 teams. I think we were Team 47.
Yeah.
Originally. So we got into the organization the first year. We were right from the beginning, and it's baffling to hear that they're expecting to roll team numbers into 5,000 this year. And I'm like, no.
Florida itself, we have 107 FTC teams, like 70-something FRC teams, and we have 500 FL teams in Florida alone. So
how many FLL and
500?
And
that's the Lego League,
that's
right?
That's the Lego League, yes.
That's the little mini guys.
Yes.
I love that. That's so great. Like, a bunch of little ones running around.
That was pretty fantastic yesterday.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And what's cool is that this program spans all grades, and FTC runs into high schools, the smaller robots. So if your school can't afford FRC, you can always do FTC and still get the same core values that FIRST offers.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a really cool experience. And so I'm really excited to keep working for the next year at this and really hope that I can change some lives.
Well, I'm glad we've got somebody like you out there doing
Absolutely. If there's any way we can help or anybody out there, let us know. We will do whatever we can. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, I love it.
This is the program that everyone should be involved in.
There's other VISTAs with FIRST. There's 47 of us across the country doing the same thing. And really the main thing is that it's kind of surprising to see how many people don't know about FIRST. So coverage like this, it helps immensely. Just getting the word out there. It just takes one person to inspire to get an entire school community involved with it.
Well, if any of our listeners or viewers are interested in finding out more about the organization and how to get a team going, how can they do that?
They would go to the official website, usfirst.org. Or they could email their representative, which the email should be on FIRST, or email FIRST directly. They are really helpful for teams. They are extremely helpful. They'll email you back and they'll get you in touch with who you need to get into. And for Florida, you would email Terry Willingham or myself, and we could get you connected with who you need to get connected with.
Fantastic.
So that's what they would do if they wanted to start a team.
Fantastic. Well, if anybody listening or watching is interested in helping a school in the area get into the FIRST program, usfirst.org is the place to go to get all the information about that. Joel, thanks a lot for being on the show.
No
thanks,
problem.
Joel. Appreciate you being here.
I had a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So it's really cool that there's a way for people to continue in the organization. There's the Alumni Association. There's the VISTAs. There's volunteer positions in the national and international organizations, and of course in the state organizations and stuff like that. People like Terry who volunteer their time to run the program for parts of the country. In her case, a physically small but obviously populated part of the country, as there seem to be a lot of people in Florida in the organization.